So what's happening in Littleton, Colorado, zip code 80124? Today we're going to go a little bit deeper into these Altos reports to show you what's happening in this particular zip code. So right now we're looking at the Littleton Market Action Index, and it shows that this is continuing to be a seller's market, but actually increased since last month. So this gray space here is showing what it was doing last month, and then the green line is showing what it's doing right now. So you can see that out of all of the areas across the metro area, Littleton 80124 is one of the ones who's actually becoming more of a seller's market. So let's look at these details. Over here on the real-time market profile, you'll see the median list price. It spiked up a little bit last week to $792 and is back down to $744 this week. The median price of new listings is $649. That came up, but you can see that these two have been rather steady compared to some of the other influences we've been seeing across the metro area. Average days on market is 41. Again, holding pretty steady comparatively. Median days on market 35. Price decrease for an average is at 43%. Again, this is much more mild than we're seeing in some of the other areas in the Denver market area. So just let me know if you want these reports, or if you're looking at a particular city, if you're wanting to relocate and wanting to know what's going on around the area, or if you've got a zip code that you're interested in. We can either send you a link, or I can just send you the report and explain it to you. So whatever works best, just let me know. I'm Cher Revolinski, eXp Realty, but let's take a look. So price increase, we actually had 14% just in this past week. Again, it had been holding pretty flat, but a price increase is a really good sign of a recovering market. Our inventory is just right at 7. So let's go down here to the Market Action Index. This is showing the 7-day average, which is the dotted line, and then the 90-day average. So this is showing that the market has been moving up just a little bit in the past few weeks. So let's change this graph over to median list price and see what's happening. And again, as mentioned above, we are holding pretty steady for Littleton. If we take out the 90-day average and just look at 7-day average, you'll see that that's pretty steady. And then obviously, if we just take out the 7-day average and look at 90-day average, we have had a little bit of a roller coaster, but that's typical for what's been happening around our area. Let's look at average days on market. Again, you see this climbing, not as drastically as in some areas, but the 90-day average is coming back up to 45 days on average. 7-day average is 41. Let's look at now properties with price decrease. This is always an interesting graph to look at, both for the 90-day and the 7-day version. For this dotted line, you'll see that we are a 7-day average of 42.86% for properties with a price decrease. Now, our average in a balanced market is about 35%. So you'll see that this is coming up just ever so slightly here, but still we have some cities around the Denver area that are spiking up above 60 and 70% for price decreases. So Littleton, again, is a little bit more mild. For the 90-day average, we've got the 63%. So over the past 90 days, we've had 63%, but just not quite as spiky as some of the other ones. Let's see, for our relisted, which is always an interesting number to look at. Now, relisted can be a home that was under contract and a buyer backed out or changed their mind, lost their financing, and then it comes back on the market. So right now you'll see that it's been fairly flat. For a 7-day average, we've got about 10%, and that was last week. This week, it was 0% for a relist. So really a much healthier market than we've been seeing. So good for you, 80124 Littleton, Colorado. I'm Cher Revolinski. Again, if you'd like any of these reports for a particular zip code or a city that you're targeting, just let me know. Comment below for whatever city, and I'll get that report over to you. Or I'll also include a link where you can go to this particular site, put in your zip code, and if you subscribe, it starts to send you this information every week. I think you're going to like it. Cher Revolinski, eXp Realty, 303-884-2738. Talk to you soon.